All right, welcome. Today, we're going to unlock the secrets of one of nature's most incredible substances. We are talking about colostrum, a real foundation for growth and resilience that might just change how you think about wellness. Okay, let's get right into it. It's often called liquid gold, and honestly, for a very good reason. That nickname perfectly captures its massive value, not just for newborns, but, as we'll see, potentially for every single one of us. It's a bold statement, and in this explainer, we're going to find out exactly why. So, here's our roadmap for today. We'll kick things off by defining what this liquid gold actually is. Then we'll peek inside at its amazing composition. We'll see how it builds a foundation for growth, explore the benefits for every stage of life, and wrap up with how you can actually put it to use. Okay, so first things first. What exactly is this stuff that gets such a high-profile nickname? Let's get a really clear definition. Well, simply put, colostrum is the very first milk that mammals produce right after giving birth. Think of it as a super concentrated powerhouse of nutrients, antibodies, and growth factors. And that thick, yellowish color it has, that's from all the beta-carotene, which is a precursor to vitamin A. So even though there's not a lot of it, its impact is absolutely huge. It's designed to give a newborn the best possible start in life. Now here's where things get really interesting for all of us. Human colostrum is of course absolutely essential for human babies, but the colostrum from cows, what we call bovine colostrum, is biologically almost identical. And that similarity is the key, because that's what makes it such a trusted and accessible supplement for people of any age. So what is the secret sauce? What makes it so incredibly powerful? To figure that out, we've got to look at the science. Let's break down what's actually inside this liquid gold. The makeup of this stuff is just wow. It is jam-packed with immune cells and these powerful antibodies called immunoglobulins. For example, you've got IgG, which travel through your blood neutralizing toxins. Then there's IgA, which acts like a security guard for your gut lining, stopping pathogens from ever getting in. Then you add in growth factors that repair tissue, plus all the essential vitamins and enzymes. It's a perfect team of protective compounds all working together. So you see, colostrum isn't just some random list of ingredients. It's quite literally nature's complete blueprint for building resilience. It's a whole system designed from the ground up to build strength and protect the body. And believe it or not, it's about way more than just immunity. Let's take a look now at how colostrum also acts as this incredible booster for physical growth and development. This is really how it builds a stronger body from the inside out. Of course, it supports muscle and tissue and helps with bone strength, but the real magic might just be its effect on gut health. By making that intestinal lining stronger, it helps your body soak up more nutrients from all the other foods you eat. For a newborn, this sets the foundation for their entire life. And for an adult, well, it can mean better digestion and a stronger body overall. Okay, so you might be wondering, who is this actually for? Well, it all starts with newborns. The cool thing is that the advantages of colostrum can really stretch throughout our entire lives. Let's just walk through a lifetime, right? For kids and teens, it can help beef up their developing immune systems. For adults, it's great for supporting digestion and maybe giving you that extra shield against getting sick. For athletes, it's got some really unique advantages for recovery and performance. And for older adults, it can be a fantastic tool to help promote ongoing resilience. It really is a supplement for every single stage of life. And yeah, speaking of athletes, the impact can be huge. There's a reason you hear the phrase game changer thrown around so much. This isn't just about some tiny little boost. For a lot of people, it represents a real, significant edge in how they perform and recover. And here's why. Really intense training can sometimes lead to something called gut permeability. You can picture it as tiny little gaps opening up in your gut lining, which isn't great. Colostrum helps seal those gaps back up. It also strengthens an immune system that's been put under stress from all that heavy exercise. And the result? Faster recovery times and maybe even a lower risk of those pesky colds that can throw your training off track. Okay, so let's say you're intrigued. How do you actually use it? Let's switch gears and get into some practical advice on how you could bring colostrum into your daily routine. You're going to find it in three main forms. Powders are awesome because you can just mix them right into smoothies or shakes. Capsules are super convenient, for people who are always on the go. And then you have liquid extracts, which are another really popular choice. Basically, there's a format that'll fit pretty much any lifestyle. But before you run out and buy some, just a few key things to remember. First, it's generally really safe for daily use. But If you have any sensitivities to dairy, it's always a smart move to check with your doctor first. And this one is probably the most important. Focus on quality. You really want to look for products that come from ethical, pasture-raised sources. That's how you know you're getting the good stuff. So, to wrap it all up, colostrum is basically nature's head start. You can think of it as a gift, one designed specifically for growth, strength, and protection. It's one of the simplest, most fundamental ways to build up your resilience from the inside out. And that kind of leaves us with one final question for you to think about. After everything we've talked about today, from its crucial role in early life to its benefits for athletes and adults, is it possible that nature's very first food could be the future of your own wellness journey? Definitely something to consider. Thanks for joining me.